What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to share with you the top 3 money goals that you need to achieve in your 20s. Now, I implemented these 3 goals in my own life 6 months ago, and I was able to save up for a down payment on my first rental property at the age of 21 years old. Now, if you're not in your 20s, if you're in your 30s, 40s, if you're a teenager, just 6 months ago, I started doing this and I was able to save up enough money to purchase my first property. So wherever you're at in life, you're gonna be able to get there too. So we're gonna get right into the video, but I wanna let you know at 500 subscribers, I'm picking 2 people to walk through their first real estate deal. I'm gonna hold your hand and walk you all the way through until closing. Gonna show you how to run numbers, gonna show you everything I know about how I got into my first property and transfer that knowledge to you. So if that interests you, subscribe down below. And at 500, I'm picking 2 of you. And I also am probably gonna pick a 3rd person, whoever's the most supportive in the comments, whoever's asking questions and here every video, then you definitely deserve to be picked. So if that's you, comment below, let me know you're ready to get picked, and let's get right into the video. All right, guys, so the first goal, and the most important goal, which might seem self-explanatory, is you need to actually set goals and hold yourself accountable to them. Think about it. How does your daily routine go? I know whenever I didn't have definitive goals set, I was waking up, scrolling social media, waiting until my stomach hurt to go and get some food, maybe procrastinate, know I should lift, and wouldn't actually start lifting. I never had any sort of schedule or routine that I would complete and do to actually feel fulfilled. When you actually have goals set, you're able to hold yourself accountable, take steps towards achieving those goals, and you're actually feeling fulfilled in life and you're not aimlessly walking through your day. First money tip is set goals. One goal that I set was I wanted to save up for a down payment on my house. So what did I do? Every single paycheck, I would save money and put that away in the savings and act like I never had it. And on top of saving money and acting like I didn't have it, I cut back on my stupid spending and expenses. I wasn't going to Starbucks 7 times a week. I was only going 3 times. Just a little bit of cutback, but whenever I would put that money into the savings account, whenever I would hold myself accountable and not go to Starbucks, there was a little fulfillment feeling in there, and I was actually achieving something, and there was actually a little bit of purpose and a goal that I was working towards. And also, it's not really money related, but it is, because health is wealth. I set goal to start getting in shape and to be healthy. So I would set a goal that I wanted to work out 5 days a week, and every time I achieved that, there was a sense of fulfillment and a sense of achievement. And then you actually feel like you have a purpose and something to work towards, and you're not aimlessly going about your day just saying whatever happens, happens. So the first money goal that you need to have is to set a goal. Take step by step to go and achieve it, and you'll be surprised what you accomplish. I know you've heard the saying, most people overestimate what they can do in a year, but underestimate what they can do in 5. Stay on the grind, set goals, and achieve them, and you're gonna be surprised what you do within the next 5 years. Money goal number 2, do not buy depreciating assets. Now, those are things that decline in value once you purchase them, like cars, like designer shoes, designer clothes, maybe watches that you're buying. It actually blows my mind that people are out here buying designer shoes, buying designer clothes to impress Joe fucking Schmo on the street that they don't even respect or truly care about their opinion. They buy the clothes, they buy the shoes to impress people they don't like, and then in 6 months, you never wear them again. Shoes are dirty, your clothes got stains on them, and you're on to the next pair of clothes, and you see how the endless cycle happens. And it's the same thing with cars. Now, I'm telling you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear, but kids my age go out and purchase a car. They call it a big girl or big boy purchase, and then it depreciates in value as soon as they drive it off the lot. And I'm truly convinced that people buy these cars to impress Joe Schmo, who they truly don't give a f what their opinion is. But with social media these days, you feel like you need to try and keep up with everybody. So the car depreciates in value as soon as you drive it off the lot. And it's the same cycle as the clothes. In 4 years, you're gonna be bored of your car. You're gonna think it's old when it works fine. And then you're gonna go and purchase another car. And that's just not a good habit to have whenever you're trying to save money and get towards your goals. So if you're buying depreciating assets, you're gonna be stuck in the 9 to 5, living paycheck to paycheck, paying off these expensive cars that you can't truly afford. And whenever you think you have money, you're gonna go and buy the Lululemon, and you're gonna go and buy the Gucci flip-flops that cost way too much money, and you're not gonna actually be using them. Save your money, invest it, and stick to that goal. I'm telling you, you're gonna be way more fulfilled, and throughout your 20s, you're gonna be thanking yourself in your 30s if you save your money and invest it instead of saving your money up just to buy an asset that depreciates over time. So money goal number 1, actually set goals. Money goal number 2, do not buy depreciating assets. All right, guys, we're on to money goal number 3, and that is avoiding bad debt and avoid maxing out your credit card. So bad debt in the financial world is considered anything above a 5% interest rate. Good debt is anything below a 4% interest rate, or in other words, below the rate of inflation. If I'm borrowing money at 3% on my home loan, then I'm basically being paid to borrow money from the bank because inflation is actually higher. Avoiding bad debt is critical. And at 5%, that is any credit card that you own. If you spend money on your credit card that you can't afford to pay off each month, then that remaining balance starts collecting insanely high interest rates, and that's gonna put you further and further back from your goals of saving money and building wealth. So credit cards can actually be very useful on building your credit, but you need to think of using them as money that you would have spent anyway. That's on things like gas, food, the necessities that you would typically already spend your money on. Make sure that you only spend that money on your credit card so you're able to pay it off each month. Consider it as money that you already have in the bank. Don't spend money on credit cards that you don't have. Don't spend it on vacations. I know somebody that actually spent $2,000 on gambling and they lost it all. So their credit card utilization impact, which is something that affects your credit score, was at 100% since they lost all their money. So it tanked their credit score, and also at $2,000 it started accumulating interest and they put themselves in a huge hole. So don't max out your credit card. It's going to drop that credit score, and it's also going to set you in the hole for the future as it accumulates money through interest rates. Now, another sneaky form of bad debt is purchasing your own single family home that you're planning on paying off the mortgage every month for the next 30 years yourself. Now let me explain that. You might think it's good debt because you're borrowing at a 3% interest, but why would you buy a home with an $800 to $1,200 mortgage each month that you have to pay with your own hard-earned money? As soon as you purchase that home, you're guaranteeing yourself to have to go to work for the next 30 years to pay off that mortgage, and you're gonna most likely be living paycheck to paycheck. That's not what you wanna do. You wanna think about house hacking. That's buying a multi-family unit, 2 to 4 unit property that you're able to live in. If you live in a 2-unit, we'll say, you can live in one side and you rent out the other. That's good debt. You get a home loan at 3% interest rate and you're not paying that mortgage. It's good debt. It's making you money. So you're borrowing below the inflation rate, and on top of that, the renters in the other unit have to go to work and live probably paycheck to paycheck to pay off your property for you as you live for free in the other side. And if you keep purchasing real estate like that and house hacking, then you're able to live for free. It's a great investment on your money. So don't purchase a single family home that you're planning on paying off yourself, or you're gonna set yourself in the hole for the future. Now, a way that you can house hack a single family home is living there and renting out other rooms. Maybe it's a 3-bedroom. You and your boyfriend or you and your girlfriend live in one room and you rent out the other 2 to roommates, and then they give you money for the rent. But I know most people would like to have their own space and not live with other people. So don't set yourself up for buying that house. I'm telling you, it's not a big boy purchase or big girl purchase when you buy the property and you set yourself up to work the 9 to 5 for the rest of your life. So to summarize the top 3 money goals that you need to have, number 1, you actually got to set goals. Set something that you can work towards step by step and feel fulfilled in your life and actually get on a mission to start improving your money. Goal number 2, don't buy depreciating assets. Cars, Gucci clothes, Gucci flip-flops. Don't buy any of that crap because you're trying to impress Joe Smo, and I'm telling you, it's not worth it. And number 3, avoid bad debt and definitely do not max out your credit cards. If you guys implement these 3 money goals, you're going to be successful. You're gonna get compound interest on your side, and before you know it, you're gonna be 30 years old, no longer living paycheck to paycheck, and you're going to be wealthy. These are money goals you've got to know and you have to understand. Any questions, leave them in the comments below. At 500 subscribers, 2 of you will be picked to buy your first property, to be walked through your first property by me. I'm gonna get you there. So if that interests you, subscribe, like the video, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. All right, peace out.